Well, hi there. Today we're going to talk about the writer's life. Some may say the writer's life is solitary and boring, and I might agree with the solitary part, but not the boring part. And I've got a great story to prove it. My writer friend Liz and I were sitting at our back porch with all our paperwork spread across our patio table underneath our little patio umbrella. And we were busy working. At first, I didn't recognize that my dog Tucker was barking, barking, barking. Finally, I stopped and noticed that he was barking at a helicopter. And I kind of offhandedly said, "Get him, Tucker," thinking it was kind of funny because, like, what is he going to do? Like, chop the wheel off the helicopter? So, anyway, we went back to work. But then I realized that helicopter wasn't going anywhere. And I looked up, and he wasn't just circling our neighborhood, but his circles were getting tighter and tighter until he was circling right over our house. And at the same time, I noticed that there was a cop in our backyard just beyond our fence. And all the noise started escalating very fast at this point. I called my husband because he's Mr. Safety and he knows with his police radios and everything what's going on. Well, I called him and I caught him right in the middle of something really crazy and he said, "I can't check right now." But the dog was barking really loudly and the helicopter was getting lower and lower and making a lot of noise, and the cop was trying to tell us something and we couldn't hear him. So I was yelling, "Do you want us to leave?" And he's saying something, and Liz was yelling at him. Finally, Liz says, "You want us to go in the house?" And he goes, "Yes." And so we picked up all our stuff. I said, "I gotta go," to John really quick, and I hang up on him. And I come in and I throw the stuff on the table. And when I look at the phone, I mistakenly called my friend Denise, the auto dial thing. And she was on the other end going, "Hello, hello, hello." So oh, well, yeah, okay, Denise, this is what's happened. And I told her how weird it is. The cop is now stopping the cars in the road and asking them questions. And she goes, "Oh, the same thing happened to us a couple months ago." And she told me her story. I was on the phone with her about 5, 6, 7 minutes until Liz came running back to me and said, "You got to see this." So I hang up with Denise and I come running out just enough time to see, true story, to see 6 cop cars all converge into the intersection right in front of her house, and 12 cop car doors come flinging open, and 12 cops in their uniforms, weapons drawn, come racing out of their cars, and they're holding people back from not coming any closer, and they all start running toward our house, and they all divide around our house, the house that we are inside. And Liz and I are like, "What's going on?" So Liz knocks on the window and she says, "Hello, what's going on?" And just then we hear a bang, bang, bang on the front door. And I say, "Don't answer it," because I have been watching too many episodes of 24, and I know how easy it is to just get one of those cop uniforms. And these cops could be like criminals underneath all that cop clothes. Anyway, so I said, "Don't answer the door." And she, of course, as a good friend, answers the door anyway. And there's 6 cops on the other side of the door with weapons drawn. And they're asking if we're okay. And we're like, yeah, we're okay. And so they said, "Okay, close the door." This happens 5 more times. They come to the door, bang on it, we answer it. And finally, the last time, one of the cops said, "Do you know John Copeland? Does he live here?" I was like, yeah. And he said, "Well, we got a call from him that said that there is a man in your house, like a criminal in your house." And I was like, "What? Has John like planted a spy camera or something with all his technology upstairs and he knows something that I don't know?" No, there's no man in the house. I mean, our dog would have never let us get away with that. So we said, "No, we're fine." So the cop said, "Yeah, with a dog barking like he is, I doubt that would happen also." So we shut the door, and then we proceeded for the next hour to watch these cops like all over our backyard and our neighborhood. And sure enough, they found the criminal just 2 doors down from us. Well, I call the story Comedy of Errors after Shakespeare's Comedy of Errors. And I wonder if Shakespeare had a day like this when he made that story. Because when you think about this from the cops or John's POV, point of view. First of all, the criminal was seen heading into our neighborhood. Second of all, we were sitting under an umbrella and they couldn't quite see us from the from the air, from the helicopter, so they may have sent that cop to check us out because we looked kind of suspicious, hiding under the umbrella. And then when he gets there, he hears me say, "Get him, Tucker." Then when I say, "I gotta go," to John and hang up on him, the line is busy for the whole long time while I'm chatting nonchalantly with my friend Denise, and John is panicking because he can't get through to me. Liz then waves from the window, says, "Hello, what's going on?" which could be suspiciously translated as, "Help us." And after, of course, they bang on the door, I say, "Don't answer it." So what is a husband left to think? But he calls the cop and says that he's concerned because he heard my friend Liz say he's in the house, when in all reality, she said, "Should we go into the house?" Well, the cops took it to the next level because they put together all that other stuff that was mentioned, like where I said, "Get him, Tucker," and all that, and they took it to the next level, assuming that this criminal has got to be in the house. So yeah, makes me wonder if Shakespeare went through a day like this when he came up with Comedy of Errors. I won't ever say a writer's life is boring. We'll say it's solitary, but not boring. So tell me, have you ever been through a comedy of errors, whether it's a communication breakdown or mistaken identity or just confused meanings? I'd love to hear from you. Drop us a line, a little comment. Till next time.